that focus on really accomplishing your dreams and accomplishing your goals and building a bigger future for yourself, we're not taught that stuff. So having an expert and having somebody to guide you through that stuff is quite valuable.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode 40 of the Steele Entrepreneur Show. My name is Adam Steele and I have Jay, I knew I was going to screw this up, Jay Gangnes. Jay specializes in corporate tax planning, high net worth personal estate planning. His job is to increase your wealth and minimize the tax you pay while creating greater financial security and stability. Jay owns a top-producing, award-winning financial planning firm here in Vancouver, British Columbia. That's in Canada, for those of you in the United States. He's a new father, an entrepreneur, and a constant learner. Jay, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Adam. Happy to be here.
I like to start these out. I always start out by explaining you as I've come to know you, and quite honestly, just sort of based on my own research. But how would you describe yourself, sir?
Well, I think that definitely an entrepreneur would be the number one focus for me.
Always,
yeah, always an entrepreneur from even before I became an independent financial advisor.
Mm-hmm.
As a kid, was always looking for different opportunities, different ways to create value for people and to make money, of course.
Yeah.
And at this point, really just focused on growth and focused on family, of course, with my new son. And
6 months, yeah?
6 months, yeah. And enjoying, creating things in the world.
Cool. Tell me a little bit about your business. I mean, I kind of touched on it, but I'm sure you'll do a much better job than I would.
So I'm a certified financial planner.
Yeah.
My focus is very much on high net worth tax and estate planning, with a focus on minimizing tax, maximizing the estate. And really what we do is we run clients through a high level planning process that focuses on not just rate of return. So I mean, we're not just focusing on, you're getting 8, we can get you 9. Mm-hmm. We're focused on creating value from the planning aspect and the planning landscape, and taking advantage of the tax planning component as opposed to simply that rate of return or lower fee side of the business.
Interesting. I'm trying to think of my experiences with individuals like yourself. Probably much lesser individuals, I should say, but smart individuals nonetheless. And I remember much of our focus indeed was on that rate of return. It was like, and when we were shopping around, it was, okay, who's going to offer us the highest sort of rate of return on what we were doing? And I don't remember there wasn't ever too much of a conversation on, well, how is this going to fit your lifestyle? How is this going to fit your current setup? Be it, are you a business owner? Are you incorporated? Do you have a family? Do you have a mortgage? How much is that mortgage worth? So on and so forth. Is that kind of what you sort of get into?
Yeah, I mean, our focus is much more driven by ensuring clients accomplish those goals, leaving a lasting legacy. And a huge component of that is tax planning. I mean, the number one expense that everybody pays here that they probably don't realize is taxes. I mean, tax is a huge component of those monthly expenses, but oftentimes they're seen on the back end, mm-hmm. When people do their taxes as opposed to month to month. So we look at that, at everything that we do as pre-tax. So, in order to have, $50,000, you have to earn $75,000, and we look at how we can integrate that corporate structure that you're paying only 13.5%. But the starting point of that is really focusing on your goals, focusing on your dreams, focusing on what you're truly trying to accomplish in your life, and then how can we integrate a high level of planning to accomplish that, as opposed to simply, let's get you a higher rate of return. Because I mean, the benefits of the tax planning can be up in the 30-40% side of the benefit, as opposed to 0.5% or 1% higher rate of return. of course, we always want to get you that highest
Yeah.
rate of return possible, but I mean, there's 6,000 mutual funds, there's I don't know how many thousand ETFs available now, so finding clarity and confidence within that marketplace is definitely a significant value add that we provide above and beyond just, fees and rate of return.
How do you know